Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich back with another Dragovian trial with only 3 people. Because that's the thing we're doing.
Welcome back.
Yay.
I suppose your presence here means you wish to undertake the Dragovian trial?
Of course.
Very well. Brave warriors, defeat me and prove your true quality.
I don't know how beating him up really proves our true quality. But, yeah, anyway. That being said. We really have to try to get an attack off here before he conjures the Dragovian seal, but it didn't affect us this time, so that was nice. I actually lost 3 times to this dragon before I finally got it. Well, no, this was try number 3, so I lost twice. So there's 209 points of damage for you, buddy. So this should make short work of him. Yeah, especially once he starts psyching himself up once or twice a turn. Although it would be nice to have a remove psych ability, and we don't, so. That's really where, I mean, you lose the most from Angelo, not by losing multi-heal. Multi-heal's fine. And nice in the early game. I mean, Omni-Heal's way better. What you lose is Sarcastic Snicker, which just absolutely... Or Snicker. Sarcastic Snicker. So you know when he begins to meditate, we've got him on the ropes. So there we go. That was super short. 2 minutes and change. So Emerald Dragon. Yeah, so, the status effects are going to be a problem with this dragon. And I actually, I loaded up on things that would cure paralysis and heal you. So, like the panaceas and stuff. Well, I'm having trouble not yawning. It's like a dark, cold autumn day. And I worked all night, so. But there's almost 1,000 damage to you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, this always, what got on top of me for this fight every time was paralysis. Now, at least his attacks seem a little less devastating than the Vermilion Dragons. But, I mean, the fact that his roar hurts you is a little odd. And, I mean, Helm Splitter will drop its defense, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, the Burning Breath can really get you. So we just lost Yangus. So yeah, like Lesser Panacea and stuff, and Moonwort Bulbs, and... And now Jessica's asleep. Fantastic. And that should have woken her up. That was a pretty loud roar. Now, one of the problems with this, and it's not so much a problem in a regular game, but one of the problems with this can, of course, be that, what was I going to say? That it's highly recommended that you use Stainless Steel Sickle to try to get a Seed of Skill from this thing. You can steal a Seed of Skill from every version of the Lord of the... every dragon form. But that's easier said than done, especially when you're running with 3 people, so... Now, did I say that the green dragon doesn't poison you? Because clearly I'm a liar. And Squelch is really rough because, like, it targets a person. So, it's a pain in the butt because clearly it's 3 turns to get everybody all antidoted. Yeah, look at that. It's ridiculous. Well, we wouldn't have lost Jessica if we hadn't healed. That's nice. And we just have to keep on keeping on at this point. Now you can use upper tension healing things with Yangus, but it's not gonna... I mean, he also only has 1 person targeting, so... But you could see why this was such a problem. I mean, if he gets, like, a person envenomated... Yeah, sure. If he gets a person in that situation, and then gets somebody... Or if he gets your group in that situation and then gets, like, 1 or 2 people paralyzed, oh, man. Then you're just waiting to die. And that was lucky. Especially since he didn't follow up with a roar or something, which would have easily finished the job. I mean, anything he does would finish the job on our main character. I keep having to turn off that dumb mic for my yawn. I shouldn't call the mic dumb. It's me yawning that's dumb. I'm just so tired, but I want to get this done so I can process it while I sleep.
Aye.
19 damage for that little bit of poison. But this will get him back unpoisoned, which is nice. I don't know how you can fall asleep while you're poisoned. I mean, from what I hear, being poisoned is really painful. I knew a guy once. When I was doing survey work down south, I knew a guy who actually had been bitten by a rattlesnake. And he said he was in the hospital getting antivenom within the hour. I mean, like, they were right on top of it. We prepare for stuff like that. But he said that hour was, like, the most painful hour of his life, hands down. He got it right in the ankle, and he said it felt like his leg was going to explode. Like it was going to burst. I have almost stepped on every kind of snake that could kill you, with the exception of whatever the coral snake or whatever. I've seen them, but they were in the water, so. And I'm not sure how to tell the difference. People I was with claimed that was the poisonous one, but they look so much like the what are they? The doppelganger that they have in nature, where the like two snakes that look identical, and one's like one of the most poisonous snakes in North America, and the other one is like completely harmless. And it's like king snake and coral snake, I think, are what they're called. But there's a little rhyme about the rings, and because they're like banded and orange and white, and one of them has black rings and one of them doesn't, or something. I don't know. I just try not to get bitten by snakes. That was just my general rule. Was just like, I don't have to worry about which ones are poisonous. I never get bitten by one. And that worked out just fine. I haven't been poisoned by a snake, so. Although I came really close with some rattlers in Utah. Yeah, when I was in Utah, I actually at one point was standing on a rock and heard, the person I was with heard the rattle, and the snake was underneath the rock I was standing on. So we backed up and walked around, and you could see him just coiled up, rattling away. After that happens to you, you think there are rattlesnakes everywhere, every step you take for the rest of the day. Like, I've never been so high-strung in my life. Like, literally was just like, there are rattlesnakes everywhere! And, of course, there weren't. You'd hear them every once in a while. We had one guy from Wyoming who would go after them. Like, yeah, it was weird. Cause I was just like, I wouldn't chase around something that can, kill me. It's pretty rare though. We were out in the middle of nowhere though. That's the thing, is like, we were working in places like, and you can believe me, there are places like this in the American West, where we had, we had helicopters to bring in equipment and stuff. So it was like, that would have been the issue, was not the getting bit by, because like, if you get bit by a snake in the middle of civilization, Just go to the hospital. Like, but in the middle of nowhere, it's like you have to worry about, you know, staying alive all through the ride back to transportation and the transportation to the hospital and stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I'm glad I never had to worry about it. So there's our Emerald Dragon. And we did not get our Seat of Skill from that one.
Well done. You fought with the valor
And he'll say the
expect
same
of
thing.
the warriors who
Like, this
saved
is
the
never going to
Dragovian
change,
race.
except for possibly
You
the very
deserve
end
a
one.
reward for your efforts.
Or the second to end
Choose
one.
something, and it shall be yours. That is what you desire.
So, the sword is the next
Are you
logical.
certain?
Its jump and attack
Very
is better
well.
than the helmet's jump and defense.
You shall have it.
The helmet will be next, though. Because it completes the outfit change for our main character. So, that'll be about it for this video. And when we come back, like I
You
said,
shall have
we
that
get
which
all
you
the prizes,
desire.
and then there's still
But
another Dragovian
Further
trial.
Dragovian trials await. If you would like to test your might with another trial, return to the Dragovian sanctuary and seek me out.
He should just heal
When you
us and
do,
allow us to just
be
challenge him
prepared
again.
to feel the full power of the Lord of the Dragovians.
Because it's just a pain in the butt
Very well.
walking through the Heavenly
I
Dais,
shall
actually.
transport you back to the sanctuary.
Alright, so 2 down and I believe 5 to go. So I will see you guys for the next one, and bye everybody.